Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in Demise, Rise of the Kutan, and we're gonna be picking up where we left off last time. So we had just decided to start leveling up some of Cleric and Explorer, I believe. Let's take a look. Nope, Cleric with them. And yeah, we're just gonna blast our way through. So what else were we gonna add? We were gonna add something else too. Don't mind me. Buffering. I had decided I was going to do something, and I am trying to remember which thing that was. Well, I could add Explorer to them. I think that's what I was going to do. I was going to get some Explorer on them, just so their skills would also be cheap. Because, like, our healer is also doing a lot of stuff like that, so. We're going to take us... Oh, we got to uncurse ourselves. That's right. Yeah, so we're gonna have two of our characters just blasting through some low-level adventurings. For a little bit. Maybe like a stream or so, just to get some new capability in our squad. Alright, let's just get our initial nonsense in here. So Explorer is going to want to wear this kind of stuff. Okay, it'll just take a second to get ourselves initially set up, and then we'll be good. We can wear this. That's fine. I actually didn't realize that I could have done that for both of them, so let's just get them in these cloaks and knights. That'll actually help both out. Okay, and that should do it for us. And we will sell off any nonsense that we have in our pocket. Okay, that should be good. Okay. We'll blast through a few easy levels, we'll get leveled up, and things will be good again. Yeah, basically as long as I get them to like level like level 40, they'll be stronger. So the first like few levels are just so fast. Bam. And we'll have to take care of it for a few like quests along the way, but that's okay. What level is that? Level 5? Yep. But yeah, the basic thing is that we all have such high stats overall that this is gonna let me get to like level 30 in like one episode, so, of this adventure, so. So this will have a few nice things that happen because of it. This will also enable another person to cast Soul Search cheaper. This will also give us cheaper mapping. Another thing is that while Warlock does technically get access to almost all the same spells as Explorer, they actually cast them for more cost most of the time. So while we do have access to those spells currently, it will get better. For like minimal input at this point. Thing is, we've only been in here for 3 levels and we already have a higher like ability to identify traps with this character than we ever had with any of the other guilds after hundreds of levels, so. What's this one, 10? Yeah.
Cool.
Or like we'll have a second person that can resurrect someone from the dead in emergency. We'll have someone else that can rescue people if they go missing. Like, this will have a couple of bonuses for us.
Bye-bye.
And somehow we're managing to find where all the bounty monsters are, so we'll get some bounties too, apparently. That's funny. That wasn't even one of the goals. Hilarious. Now we'll see when map area gets cheaper. Oh, that's right, we did get this. Can you use this? What level? You have a better one anyway. Who could use this? 66. What are you currently using? You just aren't? Okay. You could use that. Get in their pocket, put this on. That'll get them a little bit of a stat boost up. Blam. Now we will have to do some quests along the way, that's true, but half the quests are stuff like for Explorer are from buying stuff from like shops and stuff like that we already have. Like the first one is like a glowing rock. The second one's going to be to pick up something I believe we already got another copy of, which was the Explorer's map, but if not, we can get there pretty fast too. Because we have all the movement tech now. We can walk through walls, there's a few things we can do. Hi, bears. Look at that. They got a level 2 out of this. And someone else got enough too. That's nice. Good to see everyone still getting their licks in. First quest, we need to get ourselves with an iron dagger. Oh, so it wasn't the... Okay, it wasn't the one I thought it was, but we have iron daggers to pick up, that's true. Bam. Get in my pocket. And you can also gain one of your cleric levels, that's nice. And you can become a stronger warrior of the dungeon. Oh, and look at you, you're gonna level up too. We don't have to rush it though, they'll get it while we're down there. Oh, and they'll have to do another quest. We're gonna have to go on a quest to finish their thing. Alright, we can do that. We don't have to rush it. They'll get it while we're doing this little bit. Look at the tiny little dragon. Wrong spell. Such mage, much dead. Yep, we reached level 10 already. Okay, so now we can actually swap the roles now they're at a comparable level. They are fine. Bam. We've been assigned the level 100 quest for Sorcerer. Mona approaches you. I have been given permission to inform you that this will be your last assignment from a mentor. After this, you are done with this next quest, you will be on your own. She begins to walk, and you follow. This is probably the hardest quest that you will undertake as a member of the guild. She looks at you. I want you to find the extremely rare Nakovant and return it here. She studies the look on your face and smiles. I know. They are almost never seen, and the only time they are ever seen by any members here in the city are when people like you reach the level of experience that you have. Return a Nakovant was my last quest, and it took me weeks, but I achieved it. So can you. She walked away. Good luck. Well, that could be a problem. We'll see. We'll see if we got him. It might not be a problem. So that is a type of plant, but it is not a problem. We have Nakovants. I guess they decided to follow us home one day. Problem solved. Don't you love when things aren't a problem? 'Cause I do. Alright, let's see if we've got an upgrade now. I think we do. What level is this? Okay, we're looking for 26 for you. Same here. That's 15. Same there. Yep, looks like 15 is a big number for our friend here. Alright, we'll come back at 15 and give everyone some nice new gifts. Or at least them do nice new gifts. Alright, so we can make everyone fly and head on back. So they actually probably need a very similar amount of EXP to each other. So we can also do this to get down here faster too. Who's down here? Is it our buddies, Mr. Flesh-Eating Zombies? Yep, it sure is. The only reason I didn't do that before is because we didn't have a reason to fight a bunch of undead, to be honest. But you know, they're not actually a problem at this point. Hi, dragons. Thing is, you can do this with every single guild. Ah, did you actually destroy that? That sucks. Oh, actually, just... Okay, so Dalin's Grin actually isn't a problem, to be honest. As long as it's not Dalin's tier, I'll be okay with it. I think it was just something we were carrying. Blood of Ages down here? That's crazy. I seriously did not think you could find it down here on floor 15. I don't think I've ever found a Blood of Ages here on 15 before, and that is absolute. Oh, well, they went on vacation. Let's go find them. And that is why we're giving more of our friends the ability to find each other. I did not say to cast it on them. I said to cast it on them. So they're basically like right in front of us, so. Walls do not stop us anymore. Get in our group. Get back here. No one said you could go off on your own. It still is very likely that they're going to pin before anyone else, even though they're in the second spot. Because Explorer just needs less experience than a Cleric. I could stick them all the way in the back and maybe they'd go a little slower, but you know, don't need to. This is fine. We can come in and out as much as we need to here. And we just found a frickin' Blood of Ages. We could afford to go back and forth like 30 or 40 times for free now. I was like, we could start right here, and then I could just go to any of these places immediately and just be in the dungeon. Like this right here would be the most useful, because it's like literally right here. But it's not even that different than how we were getting in anyway. Another thing is, at any point I wanted to, I could just go back to that water area, and we would basically get a level every like 5 feet for these frontline characters.
Cool.
Don't worry, I will. I want him to get some initial levels, just so it takes a while. Like, it just feels like it's not worth even going that far in for that reason. Bring on the owls, get in my owl pool. Anti-magic. All we have on is flight anyway. Oh wow, did they actually manage to pin first? That's crazy. Doesn't matter too much, they're both gonna be pinned in no time. Still, if they're both pinning at the same time, that's actually pretty efficient. But yeah, they're getting the heal spells that we wanted, so we can't complain. Now, what level did they need for their own upgrades? So we had that. Yeah, their stuff isn't for a little bit longer. Yep, that one's 22. 28. Yep. How about we look at these? 17. Yeah, they got one more round to go, but you could do a little bit of upgrading. Okay, that's 26. This one's also 26. So yeah, we got a couple upgrades in. It ain't too important, but you know, it doesn't hurt. There we go, everyone is all decked out like we normally did. We'll go down, we'll go play with the water folk. It won't take very long. I mean, it will have a couple of limitations. I'll have to be a little careful because some of these enemies could kill us pretty decently. That's right, didn't properly respawn because we were doing stuff. Okay, well we're still really deep, so we could run around and things will figure themselves out. And this is gonna come in handy. We're over here, right here, where the Dragon King, the Giant King is. Come play with them. Get stunted on, you fool. You took too long to talk to us last time. That already has us pinned. Next quest, next friend. We have to get a Dust of Locating. We can just buy that when he comes to leveling up. Did we actually own that armor? We sure don't own this armor. Look at that. New armor, new friend. It's very timely considering we can only now wear this anyway. How good is the other one we're wearing? 1824. It's one notch higher. That's very lucky actually that it showed up right as we needed it. See, the game is nice. Get in my pocket. Just handing us the upgrades. It was probably actually the Giant King that gave it to us, or one of those warriors we just fought. I'm not honestly sure which one it was. And this area is also pretty safe for all of us. So we could totally just fight here, it'd be absolutely just fine. And the dragon should do a bit of damage. And honestly, everyone's probably gonna gain a level this round anyway. I got some good spells off at least. That makes one of our friends pinned already. Yep, we need to get a glowing rock, so we're gonna buy that. That's a sphere, we need the rock. Cool. Alright. Let's see, how's it going? Not cheaper yet, but we're halfway there. And they gained a level 2. They're not quite there, but they're gonna be there. You gained almost 2 levels. And a little bit more AD on this. No, actually that was from the item. But you did get this. Is this something new? Or did I already have this one found? Find swords in this list. Nope, already had one of these, but there's the second one for the pile. Now I seem to remember there was an upgrade or two we could get along the way, so let us sort them out as well. 22, right? But these, I believe, can be upgraded. So let us upgrade the easy stuff that we can. Make life just a little nicer. Thing is, it won't really take that long to get back to the level we were fighting at before, so. The classes we were doing weren't significantly stronger than an almost naked character compared to what we were fighting with. So, that's why this system kind of works. And honestly, as long as we keep one party member who can fight, it's usually pretty okay.
Bye-bye.
Like, this room's probably good for multiple pinnings. At the very least, too.
Cool.
And honestly, probably our warrior friend over there is doing the most EXP. Like, so probably Oni's gonna gain, like, levels as fast as anyone here.
Cool.
Honestly, getting him to level 262 would be big, because there's actually a better dagger we could find that would be actually have one more swing. There's just no reason leveling people up to it until we can actually find it and use it, you know? We'll open that up. Yeah, looting doesn't matter. We already have that one. These dragons might hurt a little bit, but we should still win. I did mention they were the strongest thing on this room, right? Yeah, their cold spells are heading above what everyone else here can do. Looks like it wasn't actually quite two, but we came pretty close.
Cool.
It's okay. We're still fine. Ah, good. Now we're pinned. You're so close to pinning two. I guess it would be a crime to not let them pin too, huh? More bears. Bears will get us there. Alright. Double pinning. Bam, bam. Slamma, jam. Level 20 quest. They want us to return with the slaver. There's probably some already in the thing. I probably don't have to chase this. They sure are, sitting right there. We do have a magi though, so if it comes down to charming something, it wouldn't be the biggest problem. That is the other reason why I grabbed magi in our lineup. So they want us to have a Nakovant, so let's get our Nakovant in our pocket. Bam. am pocket time. Mona greets you and shakes your hand. Excellent work. You have now completed your initial training and are considered by the council to be a master member of the guild. May you share your knowledge with others and always remember your oath to the guild and what it represents. She hands you a rod of ultimate power. May your mastery of the elements far exceed your expectations as well as ours. She then walks away.
Cool.
Such wand of ultimate power. It's actually not that good. Let's go look at our bounties. We did solve a few. We got a codex we don't need. We got some gold. No, I don't actually remember which levels we need to get to for upgrades for Sorcerer, so let's take a quick peek. $111. Okay, so 111 is their next real upgrade level. Cool. So it looks like I didn't quite gain 30, but I still gained over 20, so I wasn't too far off in my estimate. But that's also not counting the fact that the fish weren't actually ready for this adventure. If they'd been there, man, we would have leveled up so fast. There we go. Back down to the sea. Let's make sure that we're not fighting anything too dangerous.
Cool.
Looks like we're getting a chance to find out if I was right. Well, kind of. It's not like fully a reset, unfortunately. What are you? Okay, as long as they're not like warriors, we're A-okay.
Cool. Cool.
Well, guards can be a little nasty too, but they're a little less dangerous than warriors in many ways. Wow, Oni actually got hurt from this? That's crazy. Alright, fair enough. Well, as you can see, we did survive. Oni got a lot of experience. Come on, game. You can catch up with yourself. I believe in you.
Cool.
Just had to make sure they were soldiers and not warriors. Are these ones warriors? They are. So there is something I could do. We can just soften them up. So we can cast this like another 2 or 3 times, and this is gonna actually make it a lot easier for my other characters to fight them. See? It also technically gives them all the experience though. So, it kinda does both. What are you? Just regular nonsense? Okay, just Lemurians and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, we're already pinned.
Cool.
Oh, and you're gonna gain a level in one more fight, so I can give you a fight. Yep. Learn teleport. Yep, they want to get a slaver. Let's put that in our pocket.
Cool.
What a treat. Anyone else ready for a level? You sure are. Bam, new level, new friend. That's not too shabby. And there's no particular level I need to take, either of these two. It's just whenever I feel like their stuff is cheaper enough that I want to switch off, you know? We're at the point of absolute freedom with our choices. All it costs is a bit of time.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
So we mostly cleared it out, so we might as well finish the job off, and then we'll switch to the other way. These won't be warriors, it doesn't matter what they have going on.
Cool.
Artifact, huh? What would artifact be? I'm not actually sure what artifact is off the top of my head. We're gonna find out when we return. Because, that thing is not even slightly identified. What are you? Are you soldiers? Are you warriors? I need to know. Soldiers, fine. Supposedly, as we level up, we'll have less and less trouble identifying these guys. These guys are just massively high-level creatures. They're just higher-level creatures than this floor. That's why our chances to identify them are so dismal. It's also part of why they hit so hard. See, even Oni is like leveling up every time we go in and out, so our warrior is getting a lot of experience from this. Are you warriors? You are warriors, okay. Enjoy my magic. Get punked on, kids. Didn't fully respawn. There's still stuff to kill, though. That's okay. That's the great thing about this place, is you can go in almost any direction and get pretty good experience, so. I do really enjoy going down to that water area as a starting point for my journeys.
Cool. Cool.
And we're ready to pin. So we are there. Blam, blam, in the blam nam. What do we think they found? Groan? Yeah, groan doesn't matter. So tragic. Thing is, if I keep on collecting these tomes of scrolls, anytime someone dies, they could resurrect it already. Like, let's look at our healing spells. I'll show you why I did this. We can't quite cast the resurrect spell, but what we could cast is both Stone to Flesh with 75 cost and Raise Dead for 55 cost. So we could technically do it without being in too much trouble. That's why I did this. It's a good backup for if our poor dwarf friend dies. But yes, I am going to take a short break and then we will return on this adventure. We did get to level 25. We made it almost to the 30 part that I thought we were going to get to. So yeah, y'all take care. I'll see you in a bit.